Walk out that door, you make sure you get the tickets. I think they're $10 or something like that, okay? And don't take my ticket, because I want my fish. Okay, so don't buy all the tickets. Some of you buy 3 or 4 tickets. I'm alhamdulillah, but let me get one ticket. When you bite that fish, I don't know who's cooking tomorrow, but whoever cooked the week before last, I bit that fish and broke the plate. It was so good. Allah's not with it. They say, who bit into the plate? Y'all shouldn't make your food so good. And that's what happened. And Allah says this. He says, فَإِذَا فَرَقْتَ فَانْسَبْ وَإِلَىٰ رَبِّكَ فَرْضَ. Says, and when you have reached your definitive goal, you say, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this. This is Allah talking to you in the Quran. فَإِذَا فَرَقْتَ فَانْسَبْ. He's talking to you, this wonderful creature that He made. Allah knows you better than you know yourself. فَإِذَا فَرَقْتَ فَانْسَبْ. And when you have finished the deed that you're in, فَإِذَا وَإِلَىٰ رَبِّكَ فَرْضَ. Then you go to your Lord. In other words, we're going to have this fish fry tomorrow. You're going to buy all the tickets today. I know you are. Next week, we're going to have the fish fry again. We're going to keep doing this because we have a goal. We're trying to deal with the unity of our children. This is a legacy that we have. When I go and I pass out this world, the youngsters won't be in this roster. I have to have something to attract the children together. So we have a committee that's doing it. They put it on this fish fry, and their sole purpose is to do something about the mind of our youth so that they will not have to go through the problems that we have gone through. That's a wonderful deed, and I pray Allah will bless them as He is blessing them. But I want to tell you what this is also saying. Again, I'm going to say it again. فَإِذَا فَرَقْتَ فَانْسَبْ. And therefore, when you have reached your goal, then labor hard for another goal. Why Allah telling us this? He's telling us this, dear believers, because you and I, the believer, whether you know it or not, you are in competition with your own potential. Allahu Akbar. You have to think about these ideas. Think about what you're hearing. You are in competition, not with that brother, not with that brother, not with that sister. You don't know this, you don't realize it. You're in competition with your own potential. God has given you an ability, and that ability is sitting right here in your mind. You're looking at it. So you're going and you're trying to achieve it. You're going, you're trying to achieve it. You work hard, boom, you have achieved that goal. Then Allah has given you another one. So you got this another goal, and you're going. If you're a natural human being, you have this potential in you, whatever you call it, engineering, mathematics, no matter what you call it, it's in you. And God has put that in you because He wants you to have a challenge. You're not going to get any muscles if you don't have a challenge. This is our religion. And Allah has put this in you so that you and I will measure up to the dignity that He's placed in us. And honorable people are those men and women such as you, who are the ideal human being. That's the man who's created in his own excellence. لَقَدْ كَرَمْنَا بَنِي Adam. And we have created the children of Adam most honorable. لَقَدْ كَرَمْنَا بَنِي Adam. It comes from the Arabic word karuma. Karuma, which means he was generous, noble, many meanings. But I'm going to say this, some of you will learn in Arabic, and others they know Arabic better. Karuma, it has the demma, the vowel demma, karuma. And when demma is used in a noun, it means that this is the permanent nature of the person. Now I want to say this to you because I want to get you to understand how Allah has loved you, and He has to reveal these things to you through the Quran. In another way it says alima. Alima means he knew. This is in Arabic. You say alima, he knew something, right? And you use an eva, alima. Not alama, but alima. Ma kasra. Why do you use the eva? I'm trying to help you with something. You use the eval in Arabic to say that this is something that the person doesn't always have. What does it mean? It means the baby is born and he doesn't have knowledge. You understand what I'm saying to you? But eventually, if he works hard, he'll do what? He will get the knowledge. So you use an eval to say that this is not something that is a permanent nature for the human. But when you say, لَقَدْ خَرَمْنَا بَنِيهَا, you use a karuma. Karuma is dhamma. And it means that this is a nature that's permanent in the human being. This honorable nature, this dignified nature is permanent in you. Even if the man is a drug addict, his excellence is still inside of him. Yeah. It can never go away. He's just out of contact with that excellence that Allah created for him in. Allah Akbar. Yes. And you know, on the 17th of this month, we're going to have a big fundraiser to raise for $44,000 to repair this roof. And we thank Allah that it happened in this season. We got about 5 years. If you look around, you see streaks all around the Masjid. And that's where we had these major leaks. And the only reason why you don't see it now is because we have a brother that patched it. But if a big storm comes in here, we might not have a roof. So we have a licensed roofer, been doing it for 35 years. We trust him. He's an honorable brother. He's done many, many roofs, professional roofs, all in Dade and Broward. So he's going to do it for us, you know, take care of that roof. So those of you who have contributed, I thank you very, very kindly, you know, and please make it on your calendar. That's a Sunday, December the 17th, and it will be most beneficial to you to do that. So now, Allah said this about you, this dignity, and let us push this again. Please make sure you get those tickets for the dinner. I'm talking about for tomorrow. Get those tickets on your way out. Now this dignity that we have, Allah created us in, this dignity, honorable men and women, it is an internal force that presses you to do more and more. It's like air when you put it in a balloon. The balloon is flat, see, like this, right? But when you blow air in it, the balloon will start to show you its shape. Now, you understand what I'm telling you? If the balloon is round, you have to blow the air in it, you see it's round. If the balloon is square, you have to blow in it, right, to see its square shape. So that's what Allah does to you with the dignity that He's talking about. At some point in your life, the dignity is such a pressure in you until reefer won't bring you peace. Wine will not bring you peace. The only thing that will bring me and you peace is to act on the destiny that Allah put in us as each individual. That's the only thing that will bring you peace. Allah's my witness. Allahu Akbar. So honorable men, your soul and my soul will not be happy if we're not doing what we were created for. And you need to listen to what I'm telling you. You want to know why you're sad or unhappy? It's because you're not doing what Allah wants you to do. If you find something that's going to benefit you and other people, no matter how poor you are, if you will do that for Allah's pleasure, that misery and that unhappiness leaves out of your life. And challenge me. Prove me wrong. Find some worthy cause to help. And be sincere in it, you're going to find that whatever problem you had almost goes away. That's Allah's mercy to you. So your soul will punish you and will punish me if we disrespect ourselves. The soul will do this. It will deny you happiness. Allah Akbar. And I'm telling you, man, I've seen people, myself, I've been around millionaires. I mean, got millions of dollars. Got all the money, got pretty women, bunch of children. Every car that man made, they got it in the garage. They got it there, rich, unhappy. You hear what I'm telling you? Big power, people in big places of power and money, that don't mean that they're happy. Allah says in your Quran that He, Allah, is the only one that gives you wealth and satisfaction. Allah Akbar. I don't know if you understand what I just told you. Allah says He's the only one that will give you wealth and satisfaction. He's the only one that will give you wealth and satisfaction. Okay? And this is the problem. Most people go after the wealth and forget the satisfaction. So what happens? The wealth becomes a punishment. Allah. الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وسلم. Inshallah, we will deal with the community affair in the second part of the khutbah, which means that the masjid is not the community. Okay? They're saying, I'll talk about it. Just have them bring the recorder up here. Thank you. The community, we get confused. Oh, the masjid is the community. The school is the community. No. The community is the masjid, the school, the business, the shopping center, international trade, the whole neighborhood. That's what we got to do. We got to go there. Allah tells us, He said, فَأَقِمْ وَجْهَكَ لِلدِّينِ حَنِيفًا, and turn your whole self, your face, to the religion that is upright, فِطْرَةَ اللَّهِ الَّتِي فَطَّرَ النَّاسَ عَلَيْهَا. That religion that is fitra, that has been ordained, is more than created. It's original. That which fatara, Allah originated, and Nasir. See, he didn't use the word here, khalaq. Didn't say khalaq al-Nasir. It said fatara al-Nasir. Means it's more than being created. Each one of you are the original make of Allah. And there's nobody else like you. Just like your individual fingerprint. Nobody has your individual fingerprint. That's your individuality that identify what? Your excellence. Yeah. And it says, لا تبديل لخلق الله. Let there be no change in the creation of Allah. Okay? You are the creation of Allah. Allah saying, let there be no change in you from an excellent standard that He established you upon. Yeah. And I had people tell me, I can't stop smoking, I can't stop drinking, I can't stop, whatever the bad thing they do, right? I tell them, I'll ask them, I say, do you do it when you're sleeping? They say, no, Imam, I don't do it when I'm sleeping. Why do you not do it when you're sleeping? Because you cannot commit sin 24 hours a day. You can't do it. Did you get what I said to you, or did you miss it? Nobody can commit sin 24 hours a day. Your righteousness will make you go to sleep so that you cannot do wrong. Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. That's your dignity. If I start lying in the daytime and I keep lying, all of a sudden my body I start going like this. I start lying. Why? Because Allah is trying to help me. Don't say nothing else wrong. You about to say, look, you already did 5 things wrong. I'm going to put you behind to sleep so that you can't do 10. You understand? And in sleep, you're not doing any of those things. Why? Because your original instinctive goodness has taken over your biological functions. You can do no wrong. Oh, my God. It's a wonderful religion. And this is the religion of standardness. ولكن أكثر الناس لا يعلمون. But most of the men know it not. They don't know this. You know? Alhamdulillah. So I'm going to leave this alone here. This fitra that this Quran is talking about, fitra Allah, allati fitra. Ma fitra, ma hada. What is fitra? Fitra is the nature upon which Allah patterned the whole universe. The whole universe has been originated by God. Allahu khalaqa samawati wal ard bil haqq. And Allah created the skies and the earth in truth. This is your religion. Then after Allah created all of these things in truth, He originated you outside of all of those things that are nothing but truth. You come out of that. That's your essence. Your evolution is from pure truth. That's powerful, man. You have to know that. You have to know that. So you know in the Quran, I'm finishing now. In the Quran it said, And there's a mustard seed. Probably read this in the Quran. If you haven't, it's in here. And it said the mustard seed, say Allah can see that mustard seed in the middle of total triple darkness. Allah can see the mustard seed. Right? It's so small, the mustard seed. You can hardly hold it in your hand. But if you take that mustard seed and you put it in the ground, as small as it is, that mustard seed will start pushing up against the dirt. As small as it is, it'll make a whole plant, you know? And Allah's talking to us through that mustard seed, saying that no matter how small you may find yourself with no money, no power, I created you in truth. And that truth, if you will respect it, will cause you to evolve out of any indignified state you may find yourself in. Like the mustard seed. Alhamdulillah. Yeah. So Allah is not talking to no plants, no mustard seed. Allah is talking to you and I. Through all of these parables, He's speaking to us. Alhamdulillah. So Allah created the Muslim society after the nature that He gave us at birth that goes far back, further in time, than even the existence of the human society. That's 50. Okay, this got to be a little feedback. I think it's bring it over. Okay. It's not working. Okay. All right. So we're going to have to stop. I think it's feedback, some of it. But let me hint you. Fitra means to originate. And this fitra, this origination in the Muslim society, comes after the nature that Allah gave us at birth. And that fitra nature goes back further in time than even